Structural value expectation outlined the in every practical sense, genuinely normal extended cost for structural in 2025, fundamentally sort of is supposed to essentially truly be $0.00000048, with most certainly by and large likely change somewhere in the range of $0.00000047 and $0.00000055, which in a real sense especially is genuinely huge, essentially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Structural entirely is as of now estimated at $0.00000020 in the market in a reasonably especially significant way. The cost of one tonic would generally vary reach as especially beautiful high as $0.000004 United States dollars by 2030, or so they really thought, which is genuinely huge. Our structural actually most certainly long-haul figure for 2050 proposes tonic possibly running somewhere in the range of $0.000153 and $0.000177, or so they by and large thought, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Structural, tonic, sort of for the most part is determined to actually in a real sense arrive at an actually by and large normal cost of $0.000107 toward the finish of 2040, which basically is genuinely critical, which basically is genuinely huge. Starting around 09 December 2023, structural most certainly truly is exchanging at $0.00000020 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.05% in sort of most recent 1 hour in a by and large significant manner amazingly. Tonic generally really has an in every practical sense, sort of complete market cap of $0, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $109,514 in a by and large fundamentally significant manner, which basically is very critical. This quite makes structural, tonic, by and large positioning at $31.99 in the digital currency market, so structural, tonic, sort of in a real sense, is determined to basically arrive at a for the most part exceptionally normal cost of $0.000107 toward the finish of 2040, or so they sort of thought in an in every way that really matters, significant way. In the event that you sort of truly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what quite is the structural cost expectation end of 2040, what will structural basically generally be somewhat certainly worth in 2040, in a kind of lovely significant manner, or so they in a real sense thought. Is structural a truly wise venture or quite worth purchasing in 2040 in an in every way that really matters, for the most part large way in an unpretentious manner? Will tonic cost in a real sense for the most part outperform its unsurpassed high, or so they sort of certainly thought in a sort of huge manner? These for the most part truly are our structural cost expectations for Tonic's future in an unobtrusive manner. Structural, tonic, value expectation 2040, as per the structural conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the tonic cost in a real sense certainly is supposed to essentially cross a fundamentally genuinely normal value level of $0.00000021. The normal especially by and large least value worth of structural toward the finish of the very by and large current year ought to actually for the most part be $0.00000019, fundamentally truly further appearance, how our structural kind of long-haul gauge for 2050 recommends tonic possibly going somewhere in the range of $0.000153 and $0.000177, which essentially especially is very critical. For the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. Besides tonic can sort of generally arrive at a kind of in every way that really matters, most extreme value level of $0.00000022 in every way that really matters, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking in an unobtrusive way. Structural, tonic, value figure December 2023. The structural, tonic, cost for December 2023 may especially in a real sense arrive at a sort of kind of least worth of $0.00000019, while the by and large in every practical sense greatest determined cost certainly in a real sense is around $0.00000022. So structural value expectation outlined the pretty for the most part normal extended cost for structural in 2025, sort of in every practical sense, is supposed to essentially fundamentally be $0.00000048, with extremely possible change somewhere in the range of $0.00000047 and $0.00000055, especially exceptionally in opposition to prevalent thinking, in spite of mainstream thinking. The especially sort of normal cost for Tonic in every way that really matters, for the most part, is fundamentally anticipated to especially reach $0.00000021 in December 2023, in a very significant way in an unobtrusive manner. Structural actually passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Tectonic's cost fundamentally has shown a sort of, in every practical sense, great increment of 1.71% in the very most recent 24 hours, which certainly generally shows that the genuinely sort of normal cost for Tonic basically sort of is entirely anticipated to, in every practical sense, truly reach $0.00000021 in December 2023 in an extremely enormous way. From entirely most recent 7 days, the Tonic sort of was in decently excellent vertical pattern and expanded by 5.23%, exhibiting how this for the most part especially makes structural Tonic, especially positioning at $31.99 in the cryptographic money market. So structural Tonic explicitly for the most part is gauged to, by and large in a real sense, arrive at an especially normal cost of $0.000107 toward 2040 in a truly quite huge manner, in an exceptionally enormous manner's end. Structural by and large truly has shown decently areas of strength for commonly most certainly potential of late, and this could be great chance to essentially especially dive right in and contribute, or so they entirely thought. Structural value estimate 2040 facts what will actually in a real sense be structural extremely worth in 2040, which explicitly is genuinely critical in a sort of huge manner. The Tonic cost sort of is determined to, in every practical sense, by and large arrive at in every way that really matters, most certainly greatest degree of $0.00000022, with very least cost of $0.00000019 toward the finish of 2040. Which truly shows that structural Tonic basically is estimated to especially truly arrive at a fundamentally normal cost of $0.000107 toward 2040 in an especially kind of significant manner's end. Does structural sort of especially have a future, truly, as opposed to prevalent thinking, or so they thought? With regards to cost, structural by and large explicitly has an extraordinary fundamentally lovely potential to arrive at new levels, which basically generally demonstrates the way that besides Tonic can in every practical sense, for the most part, arrive at a very greatest value level of $0.00000022 in every practical sense, huge way. It for the most part explicitly is conjecture that Tonic will increment in esteem in an unobtrusive way in a significant manner. As per actually by and large unambiguous specialists and business examiners, structural can in a real sense hit the in a real sense the kind of the greatest cost of $0.000000